In an earlier video, we saw that clearance increases when we increase the blood flow rate. We usually keep a blood flow around 300 ml per minute. So naturally, the question comes, if the fistula allowed, why can't we just run at 600 ml per minute, finish dialysis in 1 to 2 hours and send the patient home early? So let's break it down here. Yes, higher blood flow does increase clearance rate, but it does not increase in a 1-to-1 ratio. And beyond a point, clearance plateaus because removal efficiency falls at high flows. To understand this, we need one key concept, KOA. KOA is the mass transfer coefficient of a dialyzer. Basically, the theoretical maximum clearance that a dialyzer can achieve if blood and dialysate flow were infinite. So KOA depends on two things. First is KO, which is the membrane permeability for a particular solute. And the second one is A, which is the total effective surface area of that dialyzer membrane. If you double the surface area, you roughly double the KOA. But two dialyzers with the same surface area don't necessarily have the same KOA because membrane thickness, porosity and flow path design can change KO significantly. Most high efficiency adult dialyzers today have KOA urea values roughly between 600 and 1600 ml per minute. But this KOA is theoretical. In routine practice, with a blood flow of 250 to 350 ml per minute, the actual urea clearance we get is only around 200 to 250 ml per minute, depending on the dialyzer. Now let's see why clearance doesn't keep rising when we increase the blood flow. Imagine this simple example. Blood flow is 300 ml per minute and it travels through 300 fibers. So each fiber carries about 1 ml per minute. Now if you increase the blood flow to 600 ml per minute without increasing the number of fibers, each fiber now carries 2 ml per minute. So the blood spends less time inside the fiber. Even though the flow is higher, the extraction efficiency drops. Unless you increase the surface area, meaning more fibers, you cannot maintain the same contact time. But dialyzer size cannot be increased indefinitely. So beyond a point, even with a higher blood flow, the drop in extraction efficiency flattens clearance curve significantly. And then come the membrane limits. You can't make the membrane too thin. It risks rupture, especially with reuse. You can't keep enlarging the pore size. You lose albumin and other useful proteins. You can optimize the flow path, but even with the best designs, you can't raise the clearance 1-to-1 with the blood flow. So practically, because of surface area, membrane mechanics, pore limits, and fluid path constraints, clearance cannot increase endlessly just by increasing the blood flow. And that is why dialysis cannot be compressed into 1 to 2 hours simply by turning up the pump. After a point, the dialyzer just can't transfer solutes any faster because all the molecules are already competing at the membrane surface.